What's going on, guys? This is a summon video, but I had to show this feature because my lord, man, this game has so much great quality of life. So now they do have this feature, which is preset skills, right? So I can choose anything that I want. Like how do I want my character to fight? Use skill on the first turn. Hey, I don't want you to use your super, and then I could choose the order of stuff that I want them to do. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't set that. I'm sorry. But I could choose the order of that, and or I could just say, yo, do whichever you want. The AI is already pretty good, but pretty much they always use their ultimate into their second skill, and then they use S1 until oblivion, pretty much, right? So I think that that's really cool, but I can even tell it to use like the combined attack as well. Prioritize using the combined attack or maybe over the ultimate depending on what is going on. And as you can see, this is the attack team, but guess what? Defending team, I can actually make my defense team work the way that I want them to. Why is it so important? Is because one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen when I play these types of games is that you're literally fighting against a team. They're just blowing their ultimates, but they're not using it in the correct order. So what people would do is that they would find team comps that were like, basically all their ults going off at the same time is fine. But sometimes, like just for example, my girl Charlotte here, I'd rather her use her S2 first, and then someone else use their big AoE cleave move, and then I could potentially get a bunch of kills. But if she does her S3, which isn't a defense break, I don't really feel like I don't want her to do that. So it's cool that I can set this up any way I want. I think you can even see like what the skills do as you're picking on them. Yes, I can. So this is what I was saying. Like the S1, this is her. This is her. No, this is her ult. This is her ult. Reduces attack and do that. That's good on certain fights. But let's say if I just want to cleave, reduce defense by 2, and then I'll say, hey, you. Next, when you get a first chance, I want you to do your big AoE skill. He actually has a defense break as well too. So like I could tell them to you do that first, and then he does his first, and then Asta, you just do your S1 first. But after you're done doing your S1, do your S2. Or do your S3 afterwards, but on the first turn I just want you to S1. Feel out the field a little bit and then do it. And I need you to, I don't know, do I want her to do her shield first, or do I want her to do a single target shield, depending on how I want it. So like, I think that this is, again, knocking it out of the park. This is what it should be in these games, because a lot of it's auto, right? A lot of these games are auto, skip tickets, insta clears, stuff like that. But when I want something to be done a certain way, I want it to be done a certain way. So I could do this for my auto teams. I could do it for PvP. I can do whatever the hell I want. So even if it's my first time fighting a stage, I could still put that in the thing. So I wanted to mention that because I just think it's phenomenal, dude. It's just game changing. Like if you want a game that's respecting your time and respecting how you're building the character, of course there's gear, of course there's all this other stuff. This is how you want it. You want it to be that intricate, right? Anywho, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to summon, alright? I'm here to summon because I think I finally found the character that I want. So we have the selective summon here, and then I have some other ones. I want William. Now you can check here on the probability here. It's lagging because I'm doing videos. So what's cool is here is that, yes, you can look from here, and then you can go to source. And I lied. Okay, you can't do it from here. But luckily, I've actually fought with a couple of these characters. I fought with William. I fought with these two. These are pretty good. This guy's a life stealer, usually pretty good for farming. I don't know what she does. I've seen him once. So I've seen a couple of the characters, and based off this character that I have, I think that he would be pretty good, especially when I go down to the season 1. And I selected Asta as mine. So I kind of want Asta, and he pretty much works with having a bunch of buffs.
Let's be buddies.
Which you can see right here. If he has an active buff, he has a 50% chance to do an extra attack. After granting himself, he has ways to give himself buffs. And then I think his ult grants an extra turn if the HP is pretty high. After attacks a boss after granting himself increased damage. So he's really good for stuff like that. And I feel like having a character that does other things like that. I could go with a healer, but I feel like usually a generic healer is pretty fine. She's a really good healer, though. I read her skills before. And then after that, I think we go for, I guess he's the only actual banner character currently. Maybe we just hold on. We got 11 days until something else changes. So I have 11 days to get Asta, so that's a little bit spooky. I gotta keep playing. So here, I'm pretty much looking for William. Then I gotta fight this guy, who is also on this banner, but I definitely like him because he puts out a counterattack state. And I love counterattack states. And that just seems hilarious. And maybe that will be the way that I do the Lord's work. So this one, the smoke guy, yeah, no. Let's go. So we know it's always going to have the weird face. There it is. And I guess it depends on the SRs that I get as well. Wait, are we done?
None are stronger than a golden dog.
Shut up. I don't even know what icon I'm looking for. Chain guy. Remove a burn? Well, that sounds crappy. Oh, I didn't mean to spaz click that. Increase defense.
Meal first, everything else later.
You already have her. The Golden Sun.
None are stronger than a golden dog.
The Golden Dawn, okay. 3 keys.
I will make myself of use to him.
I have the Midnight Sun. He should be the leader of the Golden Dawn, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Or one of them. Firecracker. Oh, the fire guy.
Burn in the crimson flames. Are you ready?
Now, I saw him before, and okay, I mean, now I can read his stuff, right? So, if the attacker is taking continuous damage, he gets a 40% buff increase. Really good single target. This is the AoE inflict fire. That's pretty good. And then he just has a single target. If they're still burning and they're still alive for some reason, he does more damage. So you need like a continuous damage team, which technically Charlotte does put bleed, and he has his own burn, so he kind of does it himself. But I feel like that's kind of Maybe his passives, when using skill 2, inflicts 1 instance of good. Oh, okay. That I didn't know. Grants increased damage dealt when affected with pen and burn. Okay. Now who I'm looking for, I don't really have burns like that. I think you want to pair him with Burn, which is like his brother, or I think it's his brother that he's with him. So not too big of a fan, and I have all these characters, so we keep going. Now I think what I could do is that I save the summon for I think you save the summon for the character that you want, and then you see if you can get another SR that you want. Oh wait, is that 2 SSRs? Or no, you know what? That might be a book, a SSR book. When I get this to which is pretty good. He inflicts damage down. Okay. Upgrade his skill. Wait, it's like it's 12 after attacking and attacks after inflicting this debuff on an enemy. Okay. Granted 10% after using special skill. That's really good for him. So we got a really good book for one of the guys that I'm using. We have the same book twice, so two of that book. I'm assuming they like dupes level it up in some way, shape, or form. I do not have her. Inflicts burn to all and so there's a lot of burn synergies. Jesus, that's her skill anyway. If the enemy is 50% below, inflicts a burn on them. Jesus. So if you have her, I don't know what she is, but that's this. If I were to get the burn setup, hell, then I just run the burn setup. Don't knock it if it's right there in front of you. This is this guy. Grant all allies attack. I've seen him before. Get a crit rate buff, increase damage, and then he also gets mobility. It's weird because they have mobility and speed in this. I don't know really what the difference is, but so I did do it. So I got an SSR. So that might be the high roll. The high roll is to get an SSR equipment thing, and then also get an SSR unit. You're looking for both. Attacks after granting a 12% increased damage buff against attacking a boss. So it's for specifically a boss. So I think this is definitely one that I would save. Right? Black Bull.
You call?
She's a supporter. Gentle Oath. This is the SSR, the unit. What the hell is that?
I think I can paint a masterpiece. I'm gonna paint a masterpiece.
Captain of the Aqua Deer. What the hell? S1. Upon having 4 more SP attacks after granting himself a magic increase. So if he has a decent amount of SP, he does that. AoE reduced defense level 3, minus 60, and a chance to remove buffs. That's really good. Covers all enemies with pain. I don't even know why I'm reading that. Incapacitate for level 3 for 2 turns, and a chance to inflict stun. And they lose a turn. So he's a pretty good debuffer, but I already have a debuffer, though I do like his version of debuffing. And then I should look at these two. If he uses S1, inflicts an extended oh, he could extend debuffs. That's kind of sick, not gonna lie. So I think just because of the double SSR, I think we save this. And then we'll remove this one. This looks way better. So then we save that, but I'm still looking for my captain. I want to show you guys the captain on my captain. So if I skip, I'm pretty sure it and then the book's upgraded. So what happens if I press skip? It goes straight to it. Okay.
The family's might.
I'm Captain Nozel Silva of the Silver Eagle.
So this guy is another. I'm just blessed with debuffers apparently. Oh, so he's poison. Okay, so 50% poison. Poison take damage equal to 5% of this. So poison and fire are like the same thing in this game. Reduce magic attack, and then we have the Rain of Silver. Disarm reduces damage dealt by 34%. Is kind of nuts. Not gonna lie. His passive. No, this one. Grants Fortify upon having 3 or more SP. I'm assuming he just takes less damage. That's cool, but I don't have anything else to synergize with outside of some of the characters that say that they do well with that. Well, I actually got both of them. That's his. Isn't this like his brother? The 2 brothers, and then Noelle, the girl, is the daughter. Oh, sorry, the sister, and they hate her because she sucks. Interesting pull, but not as good as the other one. We keep going. Now I can skip this. And you just ride out.
Come on, let me slice you.
This is the grasshopper guy. Praying Mantis.
Who's my next victim?
Jack the Ripper, so he has bleeds. He's actually an attacker for once. Jesus Christ. Wow, give himself pen, give himself crit rate, and increase speed. Wow, that is insanely nice self-buffing. Well, I think I don't know if it's specifically for himself, but he definitely can do that. And then his ultimate, single target as well. Single target sometimes is really good. You can kill a lot of bosses because most bosses are not like multi-enemy boss things. 80% chance to inflict bleed again. A bunch of bleed stacks, and look, takes damage equal. So wait, bleed, yeah, bleed. I think it's just burn, or sorry, yeah, maybe it's just burn that's a little bit different. And get increased crit damage. Crit damage buff for each active buff. So if you use the S2 into the into this one, into the ultimate, that's better. So what else do you have? Sever for grants sever for 1 turn. Sever grants increased crit damage as well. Aim portion to remaining HP. So he is a boss killer. Like he is a literally single target boss killer. He's the guy that you want if you want to just melt a boss in half. They told me to use this chick for the other thing too, funny enough. So that's an interesting unit. One of these change? No.
Only the strong survive.
I'm sure.
Weak shall be purged. Simple as that.
There's Mars. I don't like too much of what he does. Oh, he has a taunt. S1 taunt is pretty good. Stun, lower defense, single target though. And this is attack all. Fortify 9 over fortify reduces the damage taken. 25% chance to inflict and extend to extend your own buffs. He does not seem that great to me. But this passive is amazing. Grants all allies debuff immunity. That's why you pick him right there. That is king. So he's good for that slow comp. let the enemy go first. They try to debuff you, doesn't matter. Then your whole team goes and they're stronger because they're a little bit slower, but probably hit harder. I like that, but not what I'm looking for right now. That's that late game. That's that summon later in the game kind of thing right there. Let me get that pure burn pull though. Jesus. Now that I know that all those burn characters exist, I can't like I was like, yo, I want that burn.
You want to be my friend?
No, get out of my
Wanna help
face.
me with my research?
Oh, it's the poison chick.
Can I dissect you?
She is definitely evil. She should do poison, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, lifesteal. Granting self 90% lifesteal of that damage. Then okay, buff, give herself increased attack, crit rate to an ally. Grant an ally increased attack, crit rate, and 60% chance to then further extend the buffs. And look, 60, and then it goes up to 100% if you level it up. And then this guy, enhanced by a 60 salamander. This is AoE, give everyone attack. AoE, give everyone crit damage increase. So yeah, she's a super supporter. What is that passive looking like? Enhances the increase attack, all attack buff of a special skill by 1 level. I think she's a great character, but I don't think it's a character that you would use on something like that. She was really cool in the show too, but I don't think this is what you would use for a selective reroll. Unless you already did your other summons, which I did think about doing. I thought about doing my other summons first, and then doing this one, and then I guess I would pick whatever I didn't get from those, if I got any SSRs at all.
You want to help me with my research?
We've already talked about this.
Ooh. Can I dissect?
Where does she give herself lifesteal though? Like why? That to me the S1 is anti-synergy. Unless she's gonna put all the buffs on herself, and then maybe she can kill things, but. What are we looking at? No. So that one roll.
I think I can paint a masterpiece.
Here he is again.
I'm gonna paint a masterpiece.
And remember, he has pretty good stuff with the buff duration, stuff like that. A really good debuffer, but. And we get her as a healer. Bunch of SR stuff here too, but. The other role is better with him. Yo, William, you're not gonna come home? I want William, man.
Aid from royalty doesn't come cheap.
That's a chick. Another debuffer. Oh, so yeah, this pull I would have just got a dupe here. Dupes are not like my cup of tea at the moment. Maybe there is something cool to that, but. Okay, here we go. Another good pull. Do we get something better? Who is that? Eye of the Midnight Sun raids. I think he's an SSR. I think he's pretty sure he's an SSR. I think the high roll would be that you get both. I didn't even get a chance to read it because it went by.
I'll show you how superior nobles.
Your ass.
What makes him a worthy rival?
Oh yeah, this guy loves
Pretty interesting, aren't you?
Asta. This is the other guy's brother. He has a bunch of fire stuff, but he has lifesteal as well, and then he has AoE burn. Increases his attack first. Attacks after granting himself magic buff proportionate to the remaining HP, and he still has the fire, and then he has this single target. Yeah, single target do mad damage if they have burn. And then what is this passive? Grants a 2% increased damage dealt. Buff upon attacking an enemy that's burning already. 2% is pretty ass though. This is too anti-synergistic, so I wouldn't take it. Though it is nice to get that. I think the other one is a little bit better, since it was a generic SSR equipment thing.
Make way for
Please leave.
You want to help me with my research?
I don't. I really don't.
Ooh. Can I
Oh, we're coming to the line. I haven't even seen William once. I can't even like be like, yo, I'd really like to see you around sometime.
I'll show you the Silva family's might.
The same guy.
Captain Nozel Silva of the Silver Eagle.
Got that poison kicking in again. That's the thing with fortify, right? Yeah, if he has a certain amount of SP, he fortifies. Damn, that's the whole family right there. Look at that. That's kind of nuts to see the family line. Debuffer, attacker, and then her as a support. Put the family together. They all tease Noelle. I hope they have that scene in here. That was one of my favorite scenes, the dinner scene. It's kind of nuts. They probably have team-ups and stuff like that, too. Come on, baby.
That's what makes him a worthy rival.
Stop it, bro.
You're
I don't care what makes him a worthy rival, man. William, come home, my friend. I know you're on the banner. I saw you. You can't hide.
I think I can paint a masterpiece.
Oh my god, the guy's painting. She wants help with freaking her research. What are we doing here? What the hell is this guy? Oh, I think that was the ice dude from the first chapter. Okay. Starting off hot. William's here. I smell it.
You want to help me with my
Oh
research?
my god, it's the research again. How did we get here? Oh, I can look at these. Maybe you can look at the... So that look, see, if you get Mars and the thing, I think if I get that, I'll just take it because that's just smart to do. I get the character plus their thing. I think that's the smartest thing to do. I'm not trying to help with no research. Unless you come with your good thing. Yeah, see, the other one pops immediately.
I will make.
Please stop.
Come on, let me slice you.
I would actually take him too.
Kick ass.
Not gonna lie to you.
That's picked up.
He seems like he's pretty legit. Three times left. Yeah, they're warning me, man. What is going on? I'm looking for Will. Come on, Will. I don't mind that you slap Chris Rock. Come on, man. Light it up. Damn it. All right.
What's that? You need this old man's help?
Oh, wait.
I've got 3 daughters, you know.
I don't care how many daughters. What are you doing? Why are you coming in the clutch? I heard he's pretty good. I used him a couple times. I know he just does a couple things. I'm not too interested, though. I think we're going with the painter, dude. I think we go into Paint City. Oh, all greens. Wait, is green SR? No, green is R, so this is a terrible...
Let's send our uncivilized guests home. Allow me to take this.
So, the one that I really shouldn't take, this man with a bunch of R. So he's a support unit. I didn't even know he was a support. So check this out. So his ultimate, he grants all allies fortify, right? So they take less damage, and then he gives himself a counterattack stance. Oh no, counterattack to the ally with the highest all attack. Oh, that's what I didn't notice. Since I was using like a level 90 version of him, he put it on himself. So this one is gonna give counterattack to the ally with the highest attack. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't even know that it did that. And then he has same thing with the other chick. That's why I didn't really use the other one, is because look, he gives buffs too. He gives attack level 4, 84% increase, speed level 4. So that character is going to be, which is kind of anti-synergistic to be honest, but because you don't want that character to go, right? You don't want him to take a turn because then the counterattack goes away. Counterattack is only for 1 turn. So you kind of want him to be fast, and then hopefully the other enemies hit that attack unit, and that attack unit it should be slow because they're going to be slow. And increased mobility, which I don't really still know what it does, and that's what his S2 does. And his S1 is transform. Dude, he turns people into trees. I can't. What more do you want? And I can at least see what his passive does, which is grant all allies a 5% fortify buff for 1 turn upon using his special skill. So everything else in the pull though is hyper ass. Wow, look at that. I'm still saving it because we though this pull, look at this. This looks legit. That actually looks legit. But I'm about the characters. I fully believe that you're gonna get everything you want. We go one more time, and this is gonna be this pull, my last pull, versus whatever this pull is. And do I hope that I get William some other time? And we get the oh god, they're really trying to push. They're trying to push it. They're really trying to push me here.
My name is Marx, and I serve the Wizard King.
So we get this guy. That's why he makes a great rival. So we get his thing. So do we get him and his other thing as at the same time? Do we make a great rival? Is the question.
I'll show you.
I'm doing this slow for climactic effect. Damn, we're getting a lot of these other things for the other characters too.
I spotted some lovely ladies.
Okay. Leafy.
It's my duty to serve everyone.
I didn't know she was in the game. I honestly didn't know she was in the game. Don't care about that. Okay.
That's what makes him a worthy rival.
Oh my god, they actually gave it to me.
You're pretty interesting, aren't you?
Dude, that's... I would be actually stupid to do this. Oh my god, I got the role that's like... Oh my god, do I give up my man William? We got the opportune thing, so I got the burn and another chance to burn, and then I got the passive skill, grants an attack. He can farm. I can't. It makes no sense to go with William. I'm so sorry, dude. It makes no sense. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm in so much fucking pain right now, dude. Oh. Oh my god, that felt disgusting. It felt so disgusting, dude. I can't. I'm so done. I'm sorry.